Hey, what's up YouTube? This is SaberKitty94 and I'm here with my X-Saber deck. I know I just made one, but I didn't really have everything. And then I really tried like a totally new build and it works actually a lot better. My top decking isn't as good, but I've kind of learned, hey, make sure if you're top decking your X-Sabers, you're gonna lose, basically, unless you top deck godly with something like a mirror force, and then you top deck into like an Ember's Blade, and then you just set it, and then they attack it, and you bring out stuff, and then you just go from there. But yeah, again, like if you watched my Blackwing, in this video I'm gonna tell you about like, stuff that I kind of want for my deck to upgrade it. Like, little text that I have and etc. and changes that I might make. I don't know, things like that. But first thing is X-Saber mat. I really want one. I'll pay for one. I'll trade for one. I'll do anything to get one, really. But I'm not gonna go all out and pay like crap loads amount of money. I can't just like dish out money for one. I will pay reasonable price, if anything, the cheapest I can find it. I'm really running low on money, just due to a lot of things that are going on. I know my friend is too, who usually helps me out, and I usually help him, and we're just running really low on money. We've taken lots of hits in trades and etc. So yeah. Anyway, here's my deck. Monsters. I run 3 Bogart Knight. Most people run 2. I run 3. So I can bring out, like full helms, which I run 2 of. Sink into stuff. He just helps me set up my field more. Helps me get my Faltrals out. If I've got like a dead Faltral, I can make sure, maybe I'll draw, him. Better chance. Bring him out. Special summon something. Special him. Go through that whole process. It also helps, get people to, like, bring out their oppressions and etc. Oh yeah, going back to him, he's a really good card. I don't see why people run only, like, 1 of him. I like 2. 3 was a bit much, but I like how, I can just bring him out, book stuff, attack over it, special like a Dark Souls, sink into stuff. He's just a good card. Maybe if his attack was, like, maybe 400 or 500... he would be like overly broken and godly, and I think I would really love him because then that could run over like so much more. But I guess 13's okay. Oh, plus he can negate an attack, and a lot of people I've seen, like he'll just sit here and just be like, bruh, and they'll attack with 1 and be like, negate, and they're just like, oh well, I'm not gonna attack with this one right here because you're just gonna negate it. And I'm like, okay, that's cool. Next turn, drop a Dark Soul, sink, and etc. And they're just like, I'm so broken. I'm just like, hey, dude, read the card. And then they read it, they're just like, oh, I'm stupid. Yeah. Pashaloo. He's teched right now. I don't know if he's, gonna stay. Right now he is, because I can Bogart Knight him, sink, Hunley, and he's a good, Ember's Blade, bring him out, they attack with everything, it's past their standby phase, he's not gonna die, then bring something else, sink into like a Catastrophe or something. That's really all he is here for, but if I find that, I need something a lot more, I'll take him out. But he's really good because he helps me get my Catastrophes and etc., which, really helps. Then the main points of the deck. Well, not really the main points, but the best part is Rescue Cat. I've got the triple X-Saber Rescue Cat with his little red cape, because, everything's gotta have red cape in X-Sabers, except for Wayne. Wayne depresses me because he's a crit, and this is a blood deck. Doesn't make sense. But, I want Super Kitty. Super Kitty sexy. Super Kitty would look amazing. Just Super Kitty. Super Kitty. Another thing that should be super is this guy right here. An amazing card, good defense, just good to get rid of my gold Sarkos and dead draws that I have, bring out this guy, attack, bring out a Bogart, attack over things. You know, he's really good in general. Like, I think he would be amazing in, like, a lot of other decks. Like, even Blackwings, I think he could do pretty amazing. Because, you know, you've got, like, that Gale or something, just drop him, diss some random thing that you don't need, and then just, yeah. I don't know. It's just different. And then Sangan, you know, 3-star, helps with, you know, Pashaloo over here. It just sits here, drop him, sink, Catastor, get kitty? Game? I don't know. Depends. For me, it all works. But, again, this is me, not the world. Then what Kitty gets. Kitty gets Secret Airbellums that don't have a red cape. That's kind of sad. Neither is Pashaloo. There's kind of few sad parts that I'm like, Konami, red capes, except for, like, first off, one of the main points of the deck. Okay, I think Wolverine can take a red cape. It's not like he's just gonna rip it up. I don't even have to explain him. You all should know. He's just good. Then, Dark Soul. Yay, Dark Soul. Pretty. He's got a big scythe. For all you juggalos. Yeah. Just pure awesome right there. Anyway. He's amazing. Honestly, I could run my X-Sabers with him at 1, and I could be fine, because honestly, X-Sabers, if he just goes to 1, we really won't care. We're just gonna bring like DD Crows or more crap in to just stop the meta. So honestly, to Konami, don't get rid of our Dark Souls. We're gonna come back, and we're gonna take the meta even harder, just because you took our Dark Souls away. Fultril. Another huge point of the deck. If he goes away, I think I'll start running a Guard Strike. Because it's just another free 21 special summon. He's a nice little free 24. He gets me sometimes game, or he'll get me a nice big 24 beat stick that I can just let sit there and not have anything touch, really, since the meta can't really run over much things like that anymore. Emmer's Blade. I've got a second one just in case something happens to X-Sabers. Honestly, I would much rather run a piece of crap in this sleeve right here than this guy. Emmer's Blade does nothing for me, but does this. Oh, he's dead. Grave. That is all he does for me. Literally. Oh, wait. Oh, he'll be here. I'll have a random, like, Airbellum, and I'll just be like, oh, sink. He does nothing else but goes from here, or here, to the graveyard. To the graveyard. Nothing else. And you people will pay $85 for something that does that? From here to... No! Do not pay $85 for this. Pay a piece of crap. Gorse. Great tech. He's helped me out a lot, you know, Infernities. Mistworm everything. Ah! And then they just sit there and they cry for a second. They gotta figure out how to get around it, but, you know, he's amazing. Spells? Wow, I'm finally up to spells. Gold Sarko. I was totally against this card. Now I'm not. This card is actually really amazing in the deck. It helps a lot. It's summoner trash. It's kitty getting. It's just basically the way to get everything you need. More searching, more yays. Spell and Trap Destruction. I'm gonna hurry up. 4 cards. Grenade, Cold Wave, Heavy Wave, Heavy Storm, and MST. I don't like back row. X-Sabers don't like back row. No one likes back row. Sinking, Mind Control, and Brain Control. Control. That's basically all these do. Sink and Control. And then, 2 Book of Moon. I would run a 3rd because Book is just amazing this meta, but I don't really need it. Like, honestly, I thought I needed it, but now that I've taken it out and got my second Gold Sarko, it's like, oh, I don't need book anymore. It's kind of sad, but you know, it's true. Traps. Solemn. Just because Solemn negates and does things. I can't even say it. Wow. Mirror Force. Okay. I wouldn't run this, but I do because I don't want to run like an Oppression or something. I don't know. Just Mirror Force just stays main for everything that I have. I can't run a deck without it. Actually, wait. I run my Black Wings without it. What am I saying? Well, for this deck, this has really helped me. I've top decked with it game. Torrential. There's no reason why you shouldn't run it. 2E call. I might run a third. Just from seeing how my deck can kind of speed up and be like, everything in the grave, and then I'm like, where's my E-calls? I need a third just so I can get it. So I might run a third, I'm not sure, but, you know. Starlight Road, meta destroying. Dust Tornado just kills everything. Well, it doesn't really kill everything, but, I just dropped everything. It's great. 2 Bottomless. Bottomless is just a normal staple. Whoa. Hold on, I gotta pick everything up. Stupid E-calls shoving everything into the grave. Call the Haunted. I run this over the third. One, because I don't have the third of the E-calls, and secondly, because I can just, you know, set this. Okay, they go. Okay, they don't destroy this. Rescue Cat goes off. Okay, you don't do anything. I blow up your backfield. I do all this epic stuff. You're just like, alright, well, you can't do anything more. I just call the Haunted my Rescue Cat again. What are you gonna do? And they're just like, Scoop. Just, no, I'm not doing that. My biggest tech is Mind Crush. I want to run a Trap Dust Shoot, but Mind Crush seems to have not helped me, but set me up enough that when I face things where I really need this, it will help me. Like, I faced an X-Saber, and he was like, Dark Soul, and I was like, okay, my turn. I'm going to Mind Crush exactly what you just put there. And it's also helped me with Black Wings. You know, because just everything searches this meta, and it's kind of like my own little personal Thunder King on drugs, because it just goes to the grave and they can't use it. And Gold Sarko works because, you know, other X-Sabers use it. I've seen Lightsworns use it. I've seen some Black Wings. I've seen a lot of different things, and this just, it seems to kill the meta. I would side, but I like it mained. Unless, you know, I'm running something else. And it's good to just take out of your side just in case if you run against something else. But, yeah, that's basically everything. Yeah, my X-Sabers have just been doing amazing. My few little techs and etc. But, you know, if you guys got any other cool, amazing techs that you have and etc. that works really good for you, just PM me, tell me, we'll discuss about it, and yeah. Just PM me, if you got anything that I want, pricings, give me offers on them, and yeah, thank you guys for listening, and peace, YouTube.